Taskmaster in it.
Welcome, friends and whānau, and also other people, to the 7th episode of the second series of Taskmaster New Zealand. My name is Jeremy Wells, and for all intents and purposes of this particular show, I am the Taskmaster. For many months, I have been giving 5 renowned entertainers the chance to entertain me by performing a series of elaborate tasks. Tonight, I decide who is the best at doing them, and then, once it's all over in 3 short weeks, we crown our Season 2 champion. Our contestants, as they are every week, David Correos, Montgomery, Laura Daniel, Matt Heath, and Ursula Kelson. And by my side, the man who holds an iPad like the Statue of Liberty holds her torch. It's Paul Anthony Allen Williams.
I feel a little weird this week, Jeremy. I've got a bad case of imposter syndrome. I think it all began when I forged those documents and moved to New Zealand and assumed the identity of Paul Williams.
When did that happen?
Like the late 90s, yeah. I was very young. Look, don't make me feel bad about it. I've got imposter syndrome.
Paul, I would very much like you to introduce the first prize task, please.
Okay, this week, our contestants have brought along the biggest bargain. And whoever has brought in the biggest bargain will get 5 points. Whoever has the most points at the end of the episode will take home all 5 big bargains.
Let's start with Guy Montgomery.
I came across a bottle opener and it was a steal at only $120. Obviously, that sounds like quite a lot for a bottle opener, but, you know, I've seen them go for as much as $130.
And does it open bottles?
Not brilliantly. I think because the soul of the person who's trapped in the bottle opener hates his job so much.
Laura, what did you bring in?
I took 20 New Zealand dollars and in exchange, I bought 50 billion Zimbabwean dollars. Whoever is holding on to this beautiful note is going to be an instant billionaire.
It's worth about 32 cents.
Who's up next? Ursula?
Yes, I can't go into too much detail. Let's just say I had access to where they would make the Briscoes staff cards, and I made one. This is the Briscoes ladies card.
So is that a discount on the discount?
Yes, so you get, say, the 50% discount, but with the Briscoes ladies card, by the time you get to the checkout, they're giving you Zim dollars. You're not even paying. They're giving you the products and just bags and bags of Zim dollars and send you on your way.
David?
So what I've got is $50 for 50 cents. If you win, pay me 50 cents, I'll give you $50.
No, if you win, we just get $50 and you take the label off, because who's going to sell $50 for 50 cents?
Oh, fuck.
Matt, what did you bring in?
A lot of people won't know this, but in 2004, I was in a band called Deja Voodoo, and we released a top 20 album called Brown Sabbath. It was a huge success. In 2006, we followed that up with another top 20 album called Back in Brown. In 2008, we followed it up with an album that no one bought, and here's 200 copies of that. Called The Shape of Grunge to Come, and it turns out if your album doesn't sell very well, one day a courier turns up with hundreds and hundreds of copies. That's just 200 of them. I've got about 2,000 of them in my attic.
Wow.
We do have some exclusive audio from the album. Would you like to hear that?
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't see why it didn't sell.
Yeah.
It's not a failure to everyone, to be fair, because I once met a painter. He was a huge fan of Deja Voodoo, and I said, oh, what did you like particularly? And he said, my favourite album was The Shape of Grunge to Come, and I said, you're the first person I've ever met that's ever said that. And then he said, yeah, it got stuck in my CD player in my car, and it was all I could listen to for 6 years. He said, I grew to love it.
That's what it takes.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome.
It's a grower.
It's probably time to score. I think that guy, clearly your bottle opener, is...
What?
Well, you paid 100 and whatever you paid for it, so...
Some of those are up to $130, $140.
1 point. Matt, I think even in giving away those albums is a terrible thing, so I reckon you get 2 points.
Yeah, in a way, you'd be helping me out. It's kind of like putting out the rubbish.
David, I'll give you 3 points. I thought you could be more generous. I mean, you could have given 10 cents for, say, $100.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have $100.
4 points for Ursula with her Briscoe's card. A bargain on bargains.
That was good.
And that leaves Laura with 5 points, because I reckon that Zimbabwean economy, I hear rumours that it's going to bounce back. Real soon.
Now for the biggest bargain of them all. An episode full of tasks on free-to-air television. Would you like to watch one?
I would love to.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, David.
Hello, Paul.
Ooh.
Ooh, sexy. Little man.
Me or him?
Him.
Okay.
Winning!
Congrats.
All right, exciting.
Oh, construct the least appropriate wedding cake.
You have 45 minutes. Your time starts now.
I have nothing.
I'm not a big fan of thinking too much.
Okay.
Kind of starts to hurt.
Can I get some sponge cake?
There might be some in the kitchen.
Okay, cool.
Wedding cakes, they often take days. Did you know that?
No. Well, you've got 43 minutes.
Shit, okay.
What would you consider an inappropriate wedding cake, Paul?
Red velvet? Every other cake flavour, you know what that is. Chocolate, I've eaten that before.
Yeah.
Red velvet, you've taken a colour and a fabric.
Who's up first?
Here's the classic pairing of Matt and Ursula.
It is pretty inappropriate if you can't eat the cake. So like a layer of soap, then mud, soap, mud, this.
So it balances out.
Yeah.
Forgot the red food colouring.
You want me to go get it?
Could you be a doll?
Okay.
Thank you. I probably won't even need the other food colouring, but how good is it not to have Paul in the room? Just have that little bit of a breather, you know?
That's good mud. Oh, it's really... Are you positive that that's not a sewage duct down there, or...?
It might be sewage.
Yeah. If you're tasked with making a cake for someone's wedding and you turn up with 2 buckets of sewage and some cardboard, then it's pretty inappropriate.
So do you have a plan here?
I sure do. Can you not see it yet?
Not yet.
What comes after you get married, Paul?
Honeymoon?
What does the honeymoon cause?
Arguments?
Yes. And then children.
Oh,
For the longest time in your life, you just clean up yourself. And what I noticed when I had kids, I was spending a lot of time cleaning them up.
right.
What does marriage lead to? This kind of shit right here. That's what it leads to.
I present to you an appropriate cake. You've got the ring of shit, basically like a toilet bowl, and then you've got the solid, hey, I don't have a lot of fibre. When I do, I have a lot of fibre. Hers, the red on it is just the pressure as it comes through ripping and tearing.
Okay, thank you, Ursula.
What, do you want the explanation or not?
That's enough explanation. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Paul.
You get ointment that you can just like get right in there, then it can be solved like within a day or two. If you have short fingers, you have to ask your neighbour.
Thank you,
Because
Ursula.
I've got really short fingers, but my neighbour Gary, he can get in there.
There's not much that brings me more joy than, Ursula, your advances on Paul and then Paul being disgusted by you. There's some real romance developing between you two, isn't there?
Yeah, you can see he tries to fight it, And then when he starts to embrace it, then I'm repulsed by him. And then it's very Days of Our Lives. Yeah.
Matt, what did you mean with the toilet rolls? The toilet rolls represented how you have to wipe your baby's bottom.
I named the cake The Truth because there's all this great day on your wedding, but that leads to children, which lead to basically a lot of shit and a lot of wiping asses.
Right, who are we watching next?
It's the three friends, Laura, Guy, and David.
I'm going to make this cake inedible and terrible.
What's the jam for?
Just taste. I don't want the cake to be a complete piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah, I've still got pride.
Any guesses?
Tree.
Could be a tree.
Have you seen a brown wedding cake?
Not at any weddings I've been to.
You ever had one with full umami flavour? Ooh, savoury. Well, this doesn't seem appropriate, does it?
Sorry.
Cream party! Cause we're creaming it tonight, creaming it tonight. We're gonna have a big cream party.
Any guesses?
A tall person on a bike.
Sweet Paul.
I had an idea
Okay.
about how to make this cake really inappropriate.
Okay.
Have you seen American Pie? How would you feel if we turned all the cameras off and you American Pied the cake?
I don't know what that means. I think I can guess. And I'm not that keen.
Can you take us from the cameraman?
Don't ask them,
Okay.
because one of them will do it. So what's this hole?
Chili.
It's kind of a lava cake?
Yeah, in a way.
Sorry.
Yeah. Our groom has left the bride at the altar. He'd run off with her maid of honour and he's left her this cake. And he said sorry, which is polite, but it's inappropriate because this cake is covered in what, Paul?
Cream?
She's lactose intolerant.
What does the cake say?
Says I fucked your dad. That'd be a devastating cake to see on your wedding day. Especially if you didn't suspect anything, you'd be absolutely blindsided. You don't cut the cake till after the ceremony's done. They're bound by law.
What's it say?
Syphilis.
Why does it say syphilis?
Because I wouldn't want to see the word syphilis at my wedding.
Remember that movie we were talking about? There's the cake. I don't want it to go to waste.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave the room. I'm gonna leave the room, cameraman. I'm gonna turn the lights off.
Finished.
Want me to stop the clock?
No, so I was quoting your dad.
I think I caused more damage than I did good.
On.
I didn't move. I stood here the whole time.
Paul. I think I know an American pieing when I see one.
You got a thick dick, Paul. There was some circumference on there, bro.
How did it taste?
Genuinely, the most delicious of the cakes by far was Laura. Obviously, I ate around the hole. Let's talk about David's cake, which was filled with soy sauce and an entire jar of chili powder.
Yeah, so your cake, was that a reveal cake? Like a, hey, I've got syphilis.
Yeah, and I also wanted to confuse people because they're like, oh, this is a nice Asian meal.
Guy, with your cake, what did it say exactly?
I fucked your dad.
In Palmerston North, you call that completing the set.
Jeremy, how do we want to score this?
I want to give Ursula the least points only because I had an anal fissure once and that took me back. So I'm going to give you 2 points only because that was a bad memory. Laura, Guy and David all deserve 3 points And I think Matt, with that horrific cake with the toilet paper and what may have been fecal matter and actual
I
sewage,
think we can pretty much say it was fecal matter.
Legally, it's not.
Yeah, legally it's not.
I think you deserve the 5 points, so congratulations. How are we going so far for this particular episode?
It's close, but out in front with 8 points, Laura Daniel.
I'm ready for another task, Paul. Where are we headed to next?
We are headed to the Caravan. Hello, Laura.
Hello, Paul.
My. What a lovely day for it.
Are we going there?
Yes, please.
All right.
All right.
Oh, shut me in.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
A lock-in. Eat the grape.
You cannot damage the caravan.
Fastest wins. Your time starts now.
The grape! I'm locked in here, aren't I?
Oh, no. Why'd you shut that door? Oh, you locked me in.
Yes.
That's really nasty, man.
Sorry.
Is the grape definitely in the caravan?
Where's the grape?
Right, Paul. Everybody is locked inside of the caravan. Let's see some people try and do it, eh?
These two famously hate each other. It's Guy and Laura.
Clues. There's clues.
The grape must be in here.
Oh, there's a code.
Padlocks are bound.
Yeah. Money.
Am I going to have to use my fucking wits for this? I hate that.
$9.90.
What the? Do I have to guess the code on this padlock? Oh, there's the grape.
Oh! It's outside on big balloons, baby!
Clues be, oh, where can the keys be? I'm Guy Montgomery. I'm losing my mind.
I got the keys, I got the keys, I got the keys.
What's your birthday?
7th of August, 1992.
What's Jeremy's birthday?
7th of June, 1977.
Sorry to lose book.
Wow! A mini task!
I like it when things are little.
Oh my god, this is like doing an escape room.
You're doing great.
Ask Paul for a clue. Can I have a clue, Paul?
Colder.
Colder.
Oh, the fridge. Oh my god! Wow!
It's incredible.
The furnace of hot water. Wow! Melt, baby, melt. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Boy, I'm street smart. Oh my god, a burner phone.
Hello, you've reached Paul's Key Emporium. I'm actually out of town right now on a work call, but that's not going to stop our crazy key sale. House keys, car keys, caravan padlock keys, you name it. All just $10.
I can buy a key. I can buy a key. I can buy a key. Paul,
Yes,
can I buy a key?
I sell keys, yeah.
I've only got $9.90 though.
They cost $10.
Usually stuff always falls down between the couch. Ah! Woo!
No! No!
I got $10.
One key, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. People's lives are at stake here. I feel like the hamster that got the grape.
Is that a saying?
You absolute fuck.
Thank you, Guy.
You genuinely seem to love that, Laura.
Honestly, I'd pay to do that.
You would be the perfect hostage. You can't leave. You're locked in here. Yes!
It's a big puzzle.
Yeah. I mean, that was impressive. How quick was Laura?
Guy, 32 minutes and 1 second. But Laura, She nearly halved that, 16 minutes and 6 seconds.
Good God, that was incredible.
Whose efforts are we going to watch next, Paul?
We love to pair these two together. They are, after all, real-life best friends. Here's Ursula Carlson and Matt Heath.
Now, where would someone put a grape? There's nothing in this pig.
Taking the money. Not my fault they leave money with a South African.
Got any clues, Paul?
About what?
Where the grape is?
It's just on the plate.
On the plate?
Yeah.
What plate?
Oh, more money.
The grape is on the plate. The grape is on the plate.
There's a lock thing on here.
Okay.
What's the code?
I'm not supposed to tell you.
Oh! It's been out there all along.
Yes.
I really haven't understood this, have I?
Can I bribe you?
Just for a code?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow! What's grape in numbers?
$10. What's the code?
1977.
I'm feeling humiliated here.
Why did it take you so long to see the grape?
Because I wasn't looking out the window.
Right.
Oh! I didn't learn from my first lesson of not looking out windows, did I? No. Yes! I'm in the cupboard, Paul. Keys! I'm in the fridge, Paul.
I found an ice block with a screwdriver in it.
Feel like I'm making progress here.
Hello.
What am I supposed to open with? Oh, yes.
$10.
This is $9.90.
Oh, man, that's rough. Where would 10 cents be?
I already gave you the $10. Give me the bloody key.
He gave you $10 for a 4-digit code.
You bastard.
Come on, 10 cents.
We take credit?
I take credit. That's yours.
Thank you.
I've looked down the back of this couch about 20 times and found no... God damn it! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God damn it. Have I finished?
Finished what?
Oh, I've got to eat the grape.
I'll stop the clock. That was rough, man. That was rough. Thank you, Matt. Thanks, Paul.
Well done. You did it in the end. It must have been a reasonably frustrating experience.
That was a nightmare, actually. That was one of the worst 5 hours of my life.
Well, you're laughing.
I didn't spend 5 hours in there. I just walked my way out of it.
I didn't know 10 cents were that colour. I thought they were silver.
Someone's doing well for themselves.
Matt was actually, he wasn't going too bad until he needed the 10 cents. To find the 10 cents, it took him 26 minutes. So Ursula, she was 29 minutes 59, which puts her into second place.
Oh, wow.
And Matt was 47 minutes 54, which is currently the longest anyone's taken to do any task this season. A record. Yes.
I feel like it would be rude not to notice that David's had his head in his hands the entire time this conversation has been happening.
So 16 minutes and 6 seconds is the time to beat. Here's David Correos.
Why are you in here? What's in this one? Oh, what's that? What's that? Nothing. Why is this hot?
What are you trying?
Random numbers to smat.
RAM test.
RAM test. Like a computer. I assume the grape's outside, right? The grape's right there. I only just noticed that grape was there.
Really seems like you've looked everywhere in there.
Yeah. Shit! Where would I find a code? Am I looking too small? I'm supposed to stay in here, aren't I? I'm supposed to stay in here. There is no grape. There's no reason for me to get out of the caravan. I'm supposed to be in here. The grape is somewhere in the caravan. That's a fake grape. That's a fake grape that I'm not supposed to get. It shouldn't be this hard. It's somewhere in front of me.
Just got to think outside the box.
I can't think outside the box. I literally have to go by the rules you're giving me. Everyone in the studio is going to be like, ha 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 ha. You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
You back to pulling books through that little gap?
Yeah.
Oh!
Paul, can I have a clue?
Colder.
Oh, I was supposed to use the hot water, wasn't I? Paul, is that your key company?
I sell keys.
I got $10. You actually suck. Fuck! Where's the... $9.90?
They're $10, sorry.
No! Where's the 10 cents? Where's the... No! I have internet banking! Give me my phone! Give me my phone! If you give me a bank number, I will transfer you the money.
Okay.
Please? Here's this.
You'll transfer me the 10 cents?
I'll transfer you the 10 cents. Give me your bank details and I'll give them to you. I was gonna bring $20 today to buy pie! This is so frustrating! What's your bank details? Come on, load, Kiwi Bank, come on. Okay, here we go. Have a check now.
It's there. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
16 minutes and 6 seconds was the time to beat. It took David 19 minutes to spot the grape. David's overall time was 1 hour and 23 minutes.
Poor bastard.
It's an incredibly cruel irony that David wasn't allowed to damage the caravan, but it seems the caravan has permanently damaged you.
What are the final scores?
Sadly, 1 point for David, 2 points for Matt, 3 points for Guy, 4 points for Ursula, and of course, 5 points for Laura Daniel.
Great job, Laura.
Can we do another task?
Sure thing, Jeremy Wells. Put the kettle on, because it's tea time, and the T stands for task.
What have you got planned?
Oh, g'day, Paul.
Hello, Matt.
Good, thanks, mate.
I didn't ask. No.
What?
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Fairly precarious?
Yep.
What's the T?
What's the tea?
It's like a phrase we use.
All right, here we go.
Make the most extreme cup of tea.
And serve it to Paul.
You have 30 minutes to prepare your tea.
Your time starts now.
Why is everything extreme, Paul? What's wrong with just a normal cup of bloody tea?
It's a bit boring.
What's extreme?
It's up to you.
We don't have a bungee here or anything.
If you're worried for my safety, would you consider that extreme?
Probably.
And we need about 40 chilies and a gumboot.
Lots of definitions of extreme being bandied about there, Paul. How would you make an extreme tea?
Maybe instead of 6 sugars, I'd only have 5. Up first, it's Ursula Carlson.
Do you want a snack with your tea too, or just a...
A snack would be nice.
This is going to be good. In a pandemic, you want something that'll really blow a cold right out of you. So it's important to go hot. Oh, this is going to blow your ring right out. Oh, stop it. Who am I? This is great. Paul.
Yes.
I sit. G'day, Paul.
Hello.
Now, I know what it's like to mess on yourself. So here you go. Oh, look at that beautiful colour. How's that?
Very hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you feel the flow in you?
No.
It works!
I couldn't feel the flu in me before drinking it, though, as well.
Is that your
I don't know
Actual
what that
throat
was.
burning out.
Yeah.
I'm worried for you.
Where did that noise come from exactly? It seemed to come from the esophagus region.
It came from deep down. I don't know. Yeah.
It was your asshole preparing. Your asshole was stacking ice.
Who's serving up our next cup of tea?
We've got 2 T's, one from David and one from Matt, spelt with 2 T's.
Got any ideas?
Okay, can I grab this? Okay. Yeah, okay. Where do I go to get rope?
There's a lot of pressure on me to do something less shit than some of the other stuff I've been doing, you know what I mean?
Right.
You feel that as well?
I won't comment on that.
Right.
This is extreme, eh?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
What's the plan?
Tie this rope around my ankles and then hang from there like a bat and make your tea hanging like a bat.
I just can't get it bungee jumping out of my head.
Yeah, right.
Would I be bungee jumping or will you be bungee jumping?
I assumed the tea bag, but...
Oh!
Okay, yeah, that's strong, eh? That's strong. You're strong.
You know when you have an idea that's just so bad that you know before you start it that it's a waste of everyone's time?
Not really.
No, you probably don't. I experience it a lot.
Thanks, bro. You're doing a good job, bro. Yes. Hi, Paul, would you like a cup of tea?
Yes, please, David.
Here's a cup of tea, mate.
Thanks, David. Thank you.
Good one.
3, 2, 1, bungee. Shit. Bungee!
God damn it.
3, 2, 1, bungee! Here you go, mate. There's a cup of tea for you over there. How's it?
It's not bad.
Can we cut it so it just goes straight in the first time I drop it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that bungee operation was actually real, you would have some real problems with Osh. It was more like a sort of a teabag on a rope being dropped off a balcony rather than a bungee. There was no bounce in it.
Well, that was Paul's idea.
Don't blame me for this.
You don't have to do Paul's ideas.
Yeah, but I didn't have any of my own.
David, your idea was actually less about bungeeing, even though you looked like you were going to bungee. You were a tea bat.
A tea bat.
I felt like a prize tuna.
You got more tea on the way, Paul?
Here's some X Games worthy teas from Laura and Guy.
What's your favourite type of tea?
Iced peach.
Okay.
I'm going to make something that's extremely sweet for a start.
We could go with a spicy tea. So it's going to be hot and cold, the two extremes.
So, these are the constituent parts for a cup of tea. Could you please carry the stool for me? Okay.
Maybe just blend some ice. That could be good, eh? That's not really working.
You got 22 minutes and 12 seconds.
Thanks, Paul. You've got a place in my heart. I'm building something here.
Extreme delivery. Okay, I'm going to need you to go outside to the shed. There's a bike out there. I need you to put a helmet on. I need you to ride the bike down to just the hollow of this deck here.
Okay. We pick up the piping hot kettle. On the move. Always moving.
Go, Paul. Go, 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 go. Did any get in the cup?
A lot went on my arm.
Around the trampoline, onto the gravel, off-roading, back onto the tarmac, into the do not enter zone. Slowing down but still moving. Water in the teapot.
Okay, try another pass. Yeah, I'll pour a steady stream. You go for it. Oh, oh! Come back again. Hey, Paul, this time pause where that puddle is. Oh. Yeah, that's it.
Oh no, there's a huge amount of candy in there, which is acting as some sort of barrier for the liquid to get out of the spout.
All right, gives it a sip.
Should I be biking or stationary?
Biking, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to jog alongside me. Go. Let's start jogging. Try not to spill it.
Does that taste good?
It's not bad.
Really proud of you, buddy. You're doing great. When we arrive at the table, you splinter right, I pull left.
Okay. It's extremely nice.
Extreme.
Thank you, Laura.
Stop running. And then I'm out of here. Into the sunset. See you later, dude.
Thank you, Guy.
Happy trails.
It's not great.
Yeah, the running alongside the tea looked quite impressive, but the tea itself looked horrific, looked like diarrhea.
An extremely bad cup of tea.
Laura, there was a lot of waterfall action with your tea.
Yes, extremely nice.
It was, like her cake, it was delicious.
Did you fuck the tea?
I don't like this episode.
You seemed to have a pretty good time when you were standing outside that caravan, you prick.
OK, should we score it?
Yes.
I mean, everyone's tea was reasonably extreme, but I thought the bike riding teas were the least extreme, to be honest. I want to give you guys 2 points each. Next, Matt's bungee tea was probably the next lame.
What? Hang on a minute. The whole of our economy's based on bungee jumping.
Ursula's tea, I thought, was extreme in its taste, and it made what noise, Paul?
It was kind of like...
Which is quite extreme in flavour, so I reckon 4 points for you, Ursula.
Thank you.
And David, your bat tea with the 4 production staff holding you up, I thought was pretty impressive. 5 points for you. How's our scoreboard looking, Paul Williams?
In the lead with 15 points, it's Laura Daniel.
All right, everyone, let's jump right into our live task. Let's go to the stage. You know, things have got serious when I leave my throne and join you on the stage, Paul.
Yes, it's rare to see you up here, but welcome.
Thanks very much. Do you want to hand the task to one of the contestants?
Laura Daniel, will you please read this task?
I would love to. Survive lemonade roulette. The Taskmaster will vigorously shake 1 bottle of lemonade. You must then open one of the 2 bottles within 5 seconds. If you open the bottle that has been shook, you will be eliminated. You may ask the Taskmaster 1 question before each vigorous shake. You will get 1 point for every bottle you survive.
There is limitless points to be won in this challenge.
Wow.
Really? Will you answer truthfully?
Maybe.
Just seems like if we're the ones opening the bottle, the jacket's kind of wasted on Jeremy.
Laura's going to start your question.
Jeremy, which bottle are you going to shake? The red one or the blue one?
The blue one.
Laura, please turn around. Laura, please turn back around. 5, 4, 3, 2. Condolences. Ursula, your question.
Taskmaster, will you be shaking with your wank hand?
Yes.
Ursula, please turn around. 5, 4, 3, 2. Condolences, Ursula.
Quite happy with myself so far.
It's got a strong wank arm, guys.
Matt Heath.
Taskmaster, is there anything sexual happening between you and Hilary Barry?
Maybe.
Please turn around. 5, 4, 3. Please take a seat. David, your question.
Which one are you gonna shake?
That one.
David, please turn around. 5, 4. So far, 100% fail rate.
It actually looks quite hard.
Your question.
Can I please borrow your jacket?
No.
Please turn around, Guy. 5, 4, 3. Unbelievable. 100% fail rate.
Let's go down and do the scoring. Let's have a look at how everyone scored on that remarkable task.
Well, we've got 0 points for Laura, 0 points for Ursula, 0 points for Matt, 0 points for David, and 0 points for Guy Montgomery.
So, Paul, how does that affect the overall episode scores?
Very little effect. The winner with 15 points, Laura Daniel.
Well done, Laura. You now get to drown yourself in bargains like the cheapskate that you are. Get up there and enjoy your undervalued haul. It's certainly been a night we'll never forget. We enjoyed cake and tea filled with sewage and Fruit Loops, respectively. We watched a caravan practically fill with sweat. And, most importantly, we have a deserving winner in Laura Daniel. Congratulate her one more time, why don't you? I'll see the rest of you next time. Night-night. As you travel on God's journey,
On my signal! Go!
whatever you choose to be is beautiful.
I am watering up over here.
You may be the judge of this, but Judgment Day is coming for all of us.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.